So let's take a look at what we have under the hood here. I'm just going to pop it open real quick and take a look. It's nothing anybody hasn't seen before. Get logged in here real quick. I've obviously preloaded the OS on it, or had Dell do that. I've got Rainmeter running in the background, which is just kind of live desktop background you're seeing right now. Let's pop open GPU-Z, see what we got under the hood, and then also I'm going to pop open just kind of the specs on the computer real quick to show everybody what's under the hood. So let's take a look real quick. Should be an Intel i9 processor. We're going to take a look at this on Intel's website. Check it out. It's a 9880H. It's launched about this time last year. So yeah, we've got, that's pretty decent. I mean, this is what used to be a kind of a render farm back in the day, especially with the ability to get to 4.8 gigahertz. That's going to push through any kind of Revit or SolidWorks or Rhino platform that you're going to use. RAM's a little bit slow. I believe this one has a 2666 megahertz speed. So it's good for a laptop, but I think it can get better than that. But this is what Dell recommends. So all the goodies that come with an Intel chip, speed shift, turbo boost, obviously enabled, hyperthreading's obviously enabled, virtualization's obviously enabled on this particular workstation. So we're going to take a look at some other options this thing's been loaded up with. This is so far a pretty good little laptop. We're going to have to look at price real quick too, of course. So this thing priced out, we're at $3230. But that's without kicking on the 1 terabyte NVMe class 40 Opal 2.0 solid state. So I just want to point out, when you do add that, it's adding $377 to an already installed 512 gig drive. So let's take a look at that on Amazon. I looked up the serial number for what's loaded here and just want to see what I could pick this thing off for on Amazon, and it's about $100 less. So I don't know where Dell is kind of getting their numbers from, because it's not very competitive at this level. And remember, it's $377 on top of already having the cost built in for a 512. So I'm just kind of wondering, that's a pretty big swing when you're buying these on scale. And maybe it might be smarter to just do a 512, and then if you really needed to, upgrade yourself for that 1 terabyte. For some people that works, for some people that doesn't. 3608 at this price range, you have a lot of options at $3,600. So yeah. Now let's look at the graphics card, like the T2000 versus an RTX 3000, which comes in the 7740, which I'll be reviewing later. So we'll look at some core count, which, you know, the T2000 is definitely higher boost clock than the RTX 3000, but the RTX 3000, of course, is going to win in a lot of different areas, just because it's a little bit newer and a little bit higher performance in totality. Just a lot larger bus, GDR6 versus 5, 6 gig graphics card versus 4. It's just a way more powerful chip. And I think they came out about the same time. So it's just going to benchmark noticeably higher than a T2000. It's just a better card. It's a little bit pricier. But it kind of comes down to, can it do VR or not? Can it do AI or not? And the 3000 is really the cutoff for VR. So I would only recommend this laptop with an RTX 3000, which you cannot get through Dell. You have to upgrade to the 7740. And so the T2000 is the highest card available on the 5540. So this would not be great for any kind of AI development, platforming, or any kind of VR. So in that sense, it's not exactly a great laptop for that. So I mean, it will do some GPU, how do I want to say this, increase speed when you're installing things like TensorFlow from Anaconda. You can actually do the hash GPU if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. So it will do some things faster, but it's just not exactly enabled for AI at this point. So that being said, it's gonna plow through Revit, it's gonna plow through SketchUp, and an associated number of different tasks for an architecture and engineering firm. So that's it in a nutshell. We just wanted to take a 5-minute quick look at the Dell 5540. I think it's a good laptop. It's a little bit pricey for what it is. You can check out a couple different sites on the web. I'll put in the link in the description below on where to go to for benchmarking and all of that fun stuff. Great. Hope you learned a lot. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.